This Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 guide is all about how to heal, clean, and repair, and no, I'm not talking about basic stuff. We will go over the basics for those completely in the dark, but I'm going to be showing you advanced ways to do all three of these things, and even for free, and show you where to get all the materials and the best places to visit if you need to restock. Let's just get right into it. Here we go. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is healing potions, and this is something that every person should do at the very start of the game. You'll notice here that I have over 94 strong marigold decoctions, and apparently I've been saying deduction in my video, I'm sorry about that, but the point is that this is a very fast heal over time. It takes about 1 minute, and it's going to heal 50% HP, and of course you can craft an even stronger one. But if you want to, like every person ever should always, when they start a new game, always level up alchemy to 16 for the fox potions. And if you want to learn more, I have a video right here called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the actual fastest alchemy leveling trick. If you want to find a link directly to this video, open the description of this video, scroll down to the guides area right here, and you'll see fastest way to level alchemy. This takes you 20 minutes. It is only 20 minutes of your time at the very start. And for those that are too lazy to touch up on the video, I'll give you the most basic of basics, alright? So we're in Troskowitz, the very first town. You run to the west, and you're going to pick up the orange flower called Marigold. You only need 2 to make 6 potions once you've leveled it up. And then you need Nettle, which is a, like, spiky, leafy plant, and it usually grows against the side of buildings. And I think I might have already plucked them all in this playthrough. They take about a week to grow back. Oh, here we go. Here's some nettle. They look just like this. And you just need 1 nettle. It's really simple. Now, until you hit level 16 and get Secret of Secrets, you cannot craft the Henry quality potions. But we're going to go ahead and craft some for you. And again, you can skip ahead if you already know how to do this or you've already watched the other video. But I know people are lazy and they don't want to watch another video to get the gist of this one. So we're going to go ahead and pour water into the cauldron. And again, you can craft 6 of these in 1 minute and 15 seconds. It's no time at all. We're then going to take fresh ingredients, preferably. We have 1 nettle and you know, marigold, my bad. We're going to lower the cauldron into the pot like so. And then we're going to take the marigold here and no, we're not. That's not how we do that. No, the order is as follows. We take the nettle, 1 fistful of nettle, we throw it into the already boiling water, and we turn the sand glass 1 time. While that's cooking, we take the marigold, we take 2 of them, and we throw it into the mortar. We then raise the cauldron, and then we grind the marigold. Now, again, I know people are like, oh, you don't need to do the hourglass. The animation time it takes to flip it is exactly the time we need for this to cook. So then we dump it in, and then that's going to give us 6 Henry decoction potions. See, I did it again. I keep mispronouncing it. So yeah, there you go. This is the best healing potion in the game, and you can use this during combat. I'm going to teach you how to do that as well. But we want more healing items than just these potions. There's more things that can heal us. So there we go. That took like a minute. That took 1 minute to do, and you make 6 at a time, and the ingredients are super common and all over the place. But you'll see here that even though to level up, you're going to have plenty of these strong ones, 94 to be exact. That's how long it takes to get to level 16 alchemy. The Henry's Marigold Deduction heals for 75, whereas the strong one heals for 50. So you get an extra 25. If you want to min-max, I don't think you really need to, but it's up to you. Now, to use items in the middle of combat while you're fighting, you're going to want an item called the pouch. So it looks just like this. It's a brown little bag. It's next to the torch slot. And the earliest one you can get, we have to buy it though, is here, right here at the vendor in Troskowitz. So you just go in, you pop the door open, and he will have one for sale. So let's see how much it is. Now, I have like no rep with this town. I have 0 reps, so it might be cheaper on your playthrough, but it's only 60 groschen. That's pretty darn cheap for the Wanderer's Pouch. And so what you want to do is once you have your potions made, you simply go to the potion. In this case, I'm going to do the strong one, and I'm going to push E to put it in the pouch. So you'll notice here that I have 94 potions on my pouch. So if I'm in the middle of combat and I'm fighting somebody and I need to heal, I hold the number 5 button. I don't know what it is in console, and that's going to chug a potion. You'll see that I have chugged a potion. I don't have to open a menu and eat from there. You can do this in the middle of combat, so you're combat healing. You're healing while you're fighting, and it is kind of a slow heal over time, but there is a perk that you can use to increase your heals. I believe it is under Alchemy. So we go to Alchemy, and you go to Water of Life. Healing potions heal you 25% faster, so that just lets you heal over time faster if you need to. But there are other healing items that you can stack besides chugging a potion in the middle of combat. You can also eat a special sauerkraut. We'll talk about that in just a bit, but we're going to cover more of the basics first. Healing potion is the most important one. It'll mend your broken bones. It won't stop your bleeding, but it will prevent you from dying from both poisons and being bled. But lucky for you, enemies in this game don't use poisons. There's a few story time elements where you might eat or ingest poisonous food, but no enemy will ever like shoot an arrow or slash you with a poison-tipped blade. So super quick, I'm just going to talk about bandages. Now the game has a tutorial and teaches you how to use these, but just as a refresher in case you forgot, like you just reinstalled the game after 5 years and you don't want to do the tutorial again, under the other tab on your inventory, let me move the text so it's a little more out of the way here. But yeah, under the other tab is where your bandages will be. You simply just open the menu, push the use button, and then you apply bandages until the bleeding stops. And I'm going to list all the places where you can buy bandages. I know you can find them on like every bandit ever, and they're pretty common in chests, but here's where you can buy them if you need them. So here is the 3 locations you can buy bandages and how much, and 0 reputation and how many they have. So Merchant Jurg in Troskowitz has 12 bandages at 2.4 each. Bathhouse owner Dorothy has the most and the cheapest. And then Mordecai Haim in the Nomads camp, he is just around kind of towards the northern part of the camp. He only has 6 of them. So let me show you on the map where these people are. So obviously Troskowitz is the starter town. This one's easiest to find. The Trader, that's where Jurg is. And then if you go west from Troskowitz to Zelazhov, you have the Wagoner's Inn, and then at the northern part, you have the Baths, and that's where Dorothy sits right outside the big building here. And then in the Nomads camp, this is the fast travel spot. The Merchant Haim is right here towards the top part of the camp. Now, let's talk about curing poison. There are only 3 times in the game you ever really get poisoned. The first time is if you eat or decide to eat food that has expired. So if you sort by condition here, anything below 50% on food will turn orange, meaning it could give you food poisoning, and red will definitely give you food poisoning. So you never want to eat poisoned or spoiled food. I'll teach you some good food sources later to stay healthy and fed, but the second instance is in a main story quest, and the third one is you might run into a random dude that's poisoned, and if you don't have any way to heal him, he will die, and you won't be able to do his quest. So the simplest way to cure poison and the most brain-dead way is to just go to the apothecary. So here we are in Troskowitz, and we're going to go right here to the apothecary. And so you just follow this path right here. It is across the street from the Trader. That's real easy to figure out. You simply go to the vendor here and you buy digestive potions. You want to carry 2 to 3 of these at a time. And yeah, you can make these yourself, but it's a really convoluted recipe that takes a lot of steps to do, and it's just not worth it. Also, if you're crafting the Henry's or upgraded version of the digestive potion, all it does is increase your vitality, but you can max your vitality very early on in the game by being overloaded and walking in circles. So there is a best food in the game that is readily available and free right here in Troskowitz. From the fast travel, you just go southeast into this open field here, right where my character is standing. And you're going to see these little triangle things. These are apiaries, I believe. And inside them, there is a stack of 10 honey each. And again, this does not count as stealing, although it's supposed to. I guess they forgot to code it as stealing, but it looks like I've already looted some of these. But they have 10 honeys each. Well, this one only had 3 for some reason. But honey is an amazing source of food because it never expires. And it gives you 31 nourishment, which means if your character ever gets hungry, you can just snack on these and you're good to go. They have a bit of weight to them, but they do heal more nourishment, and they give you 1 energy so you don't get tired as fast, but we have a better way of restoring energy anyway. This is the best food source in literally the whole game. There are only 2 items that are better, but they both expire: cooked boar meat and roast duck. Both of those, not only do they weigh the same or more, they like cooked boar meat gives you 1 extra nutrition, and it lasts a day before it goes bad. Same thing with roast duck, it gives 43 nutrition, and it goes bad in like a day. So again, these are pointless to get when you can just get honey instead. Now for energy, you could obviously just sleep in a bed, but that's lame. There's a better way to get energy, and that's the Cockerel potion. You're going to need 2 mint and 1 valerian. And to get the mint is really easy right here in Troskowitz, right in the alchemy area, right in here. They grow mint. It's a little hard to see, but here is the marigold, and then behind it, there is nothing. But over here in the corner, we have Eyebright, and then right behind, or to the left of Eyebright, it's right here, is the mint. So just go ahead and scoop up that mint. Now, for the valerian, you can just talk to the apothecary, and you can just buy the dried stuff, the dried valerian. They're 0.3 each, and you may want to make a bunch of these. But if you do want to find them, the closest place I've found is north of Troskowitz, along this foresty path. And once you enter this forest, the valerian, you do have to crouch down to loot it, but it's this, not dandelion, but it is, it's going to be mixed in with a bunch of other stuff here. It's kind of the cotton-looking white flower things. They're a little bit hard to see, and this isn't really the best spot, but there's still lots of nettle here, but there we go, valerian. Go ahead and yoink that stuff up. And again, you'll find this in forests, mostly. There's a lot of it in the tutorial part of the game, if you just want to stock up there, if you're, like, just starting out, but you would just go to forests and you find plenty. So, real quick, here is the recipe. You're going to pour spirits into the cauldron, lower the cauldron, add 2 grinded up mint to the cauldron, turn your hourglass and wait, and while the hourglass is ticking down, you grab your valerian. Once that hourglass is done, you throw it into the cauldron, and then you turn the hourglass and wait, so that's 1, and then you turn the hourglass, and as that hourglass is ticking down, you grab the phial, and then you distill it once that hourglass runs out. There might be a faster way to craft Henry-grade potions of this quality, because sometimes you can cut corners in this game, but this is the official recipe for it, so if you find a faster way to craft Henry quality without perks or upgrades that would work for everyone, you can post it in the comments. So, a few alterations to the recipe here. Let's go over it once again. Pour spirits, lower cauldron, grind 2 mint, add to cauldron, turn hourglass, grab valerian. Once the hourglass empties, you throw that valerian in, and then you turn the hourglass and you wait, and then you turn the hourglass again, but you don't wait. Grab the phial and distill it immediately. That will get you the Henry's Cockerel. And this stuff is basically an energy drink that lets you skip sleeping in a bed. So let's say I wait a whole day, and Henry's going to be tired as hell from standing around for 24 straight hours with no sleep. And all you got to do, chug the potion, and you're right as rain. That's all you got to do. You'll notice I have the bed icon in the bottom right. Let's get a little bit more tired. You know, let's start yawning and heavy blinking and all that stuff. So Henry's been up a day and almost a half now. He's tired as hell. He's got that bed icon. I need something to eat, blah, blah, blah. Right? So you go to your Henry's Cockerel, and you chug it, and there we go. Now our energy is 64. We chug another 94. We're basically full rested without ever needing to sleep. So you don't have to worry about finding a bed or fighting in combat when your eyes are heavy closing and you're dozing off. You never have to worry about that ever again, the rest of the game. Next up is the best healing food in the game, Peppa's sauerkraut. Sauerkraut? Let me show you where to get it. So to find Pepa or Peppa, I don't know how to pronounce it, we go from Samine all the way south across the river, and there's like a little middle section here between 2 cliffs, and there will be a road, and when the road ends, that's where this area is. And Peppa's right up there, but he's got a cart with some cabbage, and this does not count as stealing. It looks like, yeah, these are 100%, so they're fresh. You have to bring him fresh cabbages if you want more, but he will initially give you a sample. So we're going to go talk to him, and the thing is, this guy is actually a crook, he's a criminal, he is stealing cabbages, right? What a shame. But we're going to talk to him, and the first time you talk to Peppa, he, you just have a little discussion about cabbage. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But you don't want to push on him, so don't say, why did you steal the cabbage, or I'll report you. Like, who's going to squeal, really? Don't be, what is it, Randall from Recess? He's like, Miss Finster! Don't be that guy. I won't report you. Never report people, guys. And then you just say, you only stole some cabbage. Like, who cares? It's just cabbage. He's like, you want some sauerkraut? And he pounds his fist. Yeah. You say, sure.
Sure. Here you go.
And then he's going to give you 14 of the Peppa's sauerkraut. And these things are the best healing food item in the game. They never expire. They're not very nourishing, only +2, but they give you 10 health. Now, this is health over time. This is not an instant heal. And it says that this sauerkraut can cure anything, and we'll put that to the test. But if you ever want more sauerkraut, you just come here during the daytime, you talk to him, and you trade cabbages for sauerkraut. So there we go. We have 3 cabbages from that basket, and then he will give us 3 sauerkraut. So there we go. It's a very good trade. I'm going to show you where to get more cabbage so you can get more sauerkraut from this guy. Now, I want to point out that this guy, if you ever piss him off, he never forgives you. You cannot talk him out of anything. He will fight you indefinitely forever. So never attack him, never steal from him, never accidentally have your dog bite him, right? Uh-oh. Right? Because he like once you piss him off, it's literally over. You're going to have to put him down. And I don't have a crossbow bolt, you know, equipped here. But let's go ahead and just put Peppa down. There we go. He actually tanked that to the face. Wow, this guy's a beefy boy. He doesn't go down easily. Anyway, you can steal more sauerkraut from his cave, but all the cabbage in here is not fresh, so he won't trade it anyway. But yeah, you definitely want to keep this guy alive. Don't do what I did and kill him. All right, so the first location, and this is actually where the cabbage guy is stealing his cabbages from, is right here. And yes, you can turn the cabbage thief into the bailiff at Troskowitz for 800 groschen, and then there's like another 60 or 70 you can get from the people here being stolen from. But you just go from Samin, you just go east to this little cottage here. And once you're here, you can talk to the peasant. I believe you can talk to the lady as well. Maybe not the lady, but the peasant definitely. Let's see, can we talk to this hired hand? No, just the peasant. You hold Alt, and you go to trade, and then he's got 5 cabbages. Now, it takes about 3 to 4 days for the peasant to get more cabbages, and if you try waiting around at that time, your food is just going to rot. So right now, my cabbage is at 52% after 4 days, and that's with perks. Now, if you don't have the perks, it's going to rot 30% faster, so it's not really worth, like, just sitting here and then, you know, getting completely tired and starve just to pass time. That won't work. The second and only other place on the whole starter map that I can find cabbages for purchasing is, here's Troskowitz, and you go southeast a bit down through this little corridor here, and you're going to get to a place called Slatigo, and there's the greengrocer Vizar, which is this guy right here, so you just talk to him, and he's got 4 cabbages. So yeah, you can get about 9 cabbages every 3 to 4 days, which means 9 sauerkraut or 90 HP worth of healing items. Finally, we have the best healing alcohol in the game, and these are kind of annoying to get. There's 2 initially in the game, but you can wait a week and they respawn. I don't know if that's intended. It might be patched out. But from Trotsky Castle, not Castle, Troskowitz, here's the starter town. You go north. Here is Trotsky Castle. Northeast slightly, across this field is a small road. It looks just like this, and we're going to go right into here. And once you're here, you'll discover the cave in Apollonia, and inside the cave is where the alcohol is. Now, it's quite a sprawling cave, but the simple way to do it is there's some good loot on the left side. Like, all you gotta do is put your hand on the wall and follow it along. But for the alcohol, we're gonna put our hand on the right wall, and we're just gonna follow this wall. Every twist and turn. This is how you don't get lost in the cave. Okay, and then we're going to spin around because apparently that's a dead end, so we still have to go left anyway. But you know, this method works. It's been a while since I've been in here. We're going to follow the right wall still. We're still following that right wall. And we're going to find our way to the very back of the cave. And again, it's a pretty big cave, but there is 2 bottles of ancient moonshine in here. And yeah, you have to kind of go slow in the mud, I guess, whatever. But again, as we explore the cave, just following along the right side of the wall here. Not a big deal. Almost there. Running along, running through the cave. Here we are. Almost. Again. I'm showing you the full path so people don't get lost. I know everything looks kind of the same, but we're going to go up some ladders now. Two sets of ladders. There we go. Climb the ladder. Oh, man. All right, one more ladder. You know, whoever designed this cave or whoever lived in this cave, I don't know, man. Who lives in a cave and makes moonshine? Well, somebody apparently did. But again, we're following the rightmost wall here. There's a door you can't access. Maybe later in the story you can, or maybe it's DLC. I don't know. And again, we're just following the right wall. There we go. It's going to lead to this big area that says Cave Under Trotsky. And in here is 2 bottles. We just have to find them. We're just hugging that wall again. There's one of the bottles right here. Ancient Moonshine. Yoinkers. And then there is another bottle around. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. Right down here, Ancient Moonshine. So what is this Ancient Moonshine? What is worth the trouble of coming in here? Well, it not only heals you for 50 health, it also restores 50 of your energy, just like the Cockerel Potion. Alright, so yeah. You can come here every week, once a week, and pick up 2 more bottles if you want. These are basically like healing elixirs, alright? You have your healing decoction, you have the sauerkraut, and you have this. You're not going to die from anybody in combat, ever. The final way to heal your character, which is not recommended, but it is the Bathhouse. The Bathhouse is right here at Zelazhov Wagoner's Inn, and you'll see this little bath icon. I know my character's kind of in the way, but you talk to Bathhouse owner Dorothy here, this old hag. There we go, and then you say, I need some bathhouse services. And then you can do a hot bath and clothes wash, and what that will do is it will cleanse all the dirt and blood off of your equipment that you are currently wearing. You can also say, treat my wounds, which will also, you know, clean all your clothes. And this is a full heal. If you have broken bones, if you're bleeding, blah, 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 all of those will go away. And then finally, you can do full service for some sexo time, and gives you a little bit of a buff. And then after the buff, make sure you murder the women, of course. No, you know, you don't have to murder them, but there you go. You know, I'm just trying to be funny here. And what the buff does is, it's called Time Well Spent, and you get Strength, Agility, and Vitality are +1. But if you're already max stats, it doesn't go above 30, so whoop-de-doo it. Again, it's not that good of a buff. It's really not worth the money. So, how long does the buff last? Well, I'm in combat. And I don't think I can talk my way out of murder here, but I can pay my way out of murder. So here's what you do. You pay the fine. He's going to turn around. Maybe he'll turn around. And you just pickpocket the money back out. Oops, he saw me. But yeah, that's how you get away with murder in this game. And I'm in the middle of making a video that teaches you how to raise your up to 100 really, really quickly. But just a little bonus tip there. Oh, and the buff lasts 1 whole day, which is not really a whole lot of time for a +1 stat boost. Also, using the Bathhouse saves your game, so just be wary of that in case you don't want to clog up your save files. Now, it goes without saying we're going to talk about cleaning next, alright? So, obviously, going to the Bathhouse is the first and probably first method that most players do. They just go to the Bathhouse, pay like 30, 50 groschen, whatever, and they'll clean all your armor up for you. But there is a better, more free, more cheap, more efficient way of doing it. And no, I don't mean using these little water like buckets to wash yourself. That doesn't fully clean all the dirt off. And yes, I know for healing, there's a perk that heals you whenever you use these by 10%. That's kind of a later game perk, and it's not really something you could do in the middle of combat anyway, or that you would do over just chugging a potion. Now, one of the cheaper and more efficient ways of cleaning your stuff is doing it yourself. For that, you're going to need a bar of soap, which you can get from vendors, you can get from, you know, bandits, mercenaries, shops. Almost every shop in the game sells soap. Apothecaries, general stores, inns, they all sell soap. And you may be thinking, well, it's a little expensive, but you only need 1 bar of soap to clean multiple things. You can see here that I have, this one's at 79, this one's at 48 durability. And if you want to wash your clothes anywhere where there's like water, and you see this little wooden bridge thing, you stand on the wooden bridge, and you'll get the prompt to launder your clothes. And so the way it works is, this is the durability of your soap on the right, and then whenever you select all, this is how much soap it's going to take to clean everything. So I'm using 0.3 of a soap bar out of 3, which is insane. And I've got a lot of stuff that needs washing here. So we're just going to go ahead and hit confirm, and then there we go. everything's washed. And it's it's really that cheap. It's so much cheaper to either buy or acquire a bar of soap than it is to use the bathhouse. And the only reason you use the bathhouse is for, like, roleplay reasons, I guess. And when you check your gear, it cleans it fully. It's like full dry cleaning service here. We've got dirt, 0%, blood, 0%. And maybe you're wondering, well, how much does it take for durability to clean off blood? So let's kill Anna here. There we go. We got some blood. How much blood do we got on our clothes? Let's see. Let's go to armor here, and the hood we're wearing. It just got 5% bloody, so not too bad. Maybe we can chop some bodies. Maybe not. Let's just keep killing people. There we go. We'll chop this dude up. He's got more blood in him. There we go. Awesome. All right, more women. Kill them all. We need their blood on our clothes. It's for science. I am out of stamina. Can I not swing on her? Well, the game didn't want me swinging. Excuse me, are you trying to escape? We need your blood for science purposes. Go ahead and just clinch kill the guard here. There we go. I have a video about that if you're curious. Alright, block that. Kill the guard. Again, we'll kill the guard and then we'll go. We'll perfect block him. Clinch kill him. Looks like his stamina's not down. And why am I swinging at the air? What the hell's going on? One more hit should kill him. There we go. Now what is our blood level? Our blood level on our hood is 33. That's good enough for me. Alright, and let's just zoom on over there. That's my computer making that sound, not yours, because I used a little speed hack. Alright, and we're going to launder the clothes. This time we'll select all, and yeah, cleaning the blood is costing us nothing. It's 0. That's, again, it's more for cleaning dirt, but again, if you just have blood, not a problem. So yeah. Now, one of the quickest ways to get full dirty in this game is to dig graves. So, if we look at our embroidered hood, we have dirt 2%. Again, just walking through the forest on through the dirt roads will get you slightly dirty. But if we dig a grave here by robbing it, and you don't take your clothes off before doing this, you get real dirty. Like, dirt just gets everywhere. I don't know how. Is Henry shoveling dirt on himself? Who knows? But just one shovel job puts our dirt at 47%. And there is a perk that when you're covered in dirt, it can make you more stealthy. And you would need perfume to counteract the smell. But yeah, let's get full dirty and see how much soap it takes to clean all of this off. Just so, you know, you folks at home are, you know, satisfied. Now, one of the faster ways to get bloody for our test is to butcher animals. And not so much hack up humans. Because we just get a little bit of blood splatter when we chop a dude. But when we chop an animal and then butcher it, and we should be able to one-shot these. Yeah, there we go. Just one-tap them. All right, we're gonna butcher some sheep here, and we're gonna get all bloody. Again, this is why you would unequip everything. You should always have one of your gear slots where it just takes everything off in case you need to do a dirty job. But for the sake, we're just gonna get full dirty here, and again, we're getting blood on us from killing these sheeps. And yeah, I'm gonna cut to whenever we have them all butchered. Also, random tip you didn't ask for. If you're gonna butcher all these sheep like I'm doing here and actually save your game, you'd want to do it from horseback so that you also get horseback experience. Even though you can technically just AFK your horseback riding to 30. I have a video on that as well. I'm gonna make a more advanced video on that on how to do it even better than that current video. But anyway, let me get to butchering. Alright, just attacking the sheep splattered so much blood that every single piece of gear is 100% bloody. Also, you have to clean at certain spots like I explained, but here at Zelazhov Wagner's Inn, you go right up here to the northeast, and that is where you can do your own laundry. In Troskowitz, the first starting town, it is the big pool of water right here at the southeast of town, and that's where you can do your own laundry. So again, we just go to launder clothes. Everything is full dirty, full bloody. We're going to select all. This is a full set of equipment. It only takes 2.3 out of 2.7 of my soap. So we're going to hit confirm there. There we go. And for the sake of testing, we're going to use a fresh bar of soap here. So I'm going to throw all of my current soap away. There we go. I have no soap. I'm going to go buy a fresh bar. And again, soap, like at the start of the game, yeah, a little expensive. Again, I have 0 reputation because I've been murdering. So we just buy 1 bar of soap from anywhere. The innkeeper, the apothecary, it does not matter. They all sell soap. And so 1 fresh bar of soap is worth 1. So there we go. If your full equipment is full dirty, it's almost 3 bars of soap. Maybe in that instance, it might be better to go to the bathhouse. Now, if you're wondering where the laundry is in Takov, there isn't one because there is no body of water. If you're in Samin, the outside part near the fast travel, near the horse stables, right here in this body of water, if I can unzoom my map, here is the laundry. And lady, I was here first, no cuts, except me cutting your body and dumping you in the swamp. Also, this laundry spot comes with a free bar of soap just on the ground next to it. How convenient. Woo, I wonder if the lady had some soap on her. Like, she's coming out here to wash and she didn't even bring soap. Now, when you go into Samin's town, there is another body of water, and you guessed it, another way to launder your clothes, and another free bar of soap. Awesome stuff. You can see fishes swimming around. You can't catch them, though. At least I haven't figured out how to. I know there's fish in the game. You can buy trout and smoke trout, but I guess I haven't played enough yet. So I googled it. You can't fish in this game, sadly. At least no one's discovered a way to fish. I know in the first game it was like one of the goals, and they pulled it because they just didn't have time to put it in the game. Next up is repairing your own gear. So here are the different kits in the game and what they repair. Now, on the first map, there are no guns, and there are no gunsmith's kits that I could find, at least before starting the main story, and I've killed every NPC, I've looted every room, and opened every single chest there is to open. I have yet to find a single one. Now, it's important that when you get these kits, and you're going to be getting a lot from bandit camps and chests, you can also buy them at vendors and shops, but essentially, you should always be using them. Just anytime you get bored, or you loot a bunch of stuff, or you kill a bandit, or you clear a camp, or you steal, like, someone's chest full of gear, always go to your kits and use them all immediately. So you just go to your inventory, go to the armorer's kit or whatever, and we just want to select, well, there is no select all, unfortunately, so just toggle every single thing on the list that you can, and it's the same way that soap works. I have 413 worth of repair kits, and I'm using 34.7. Now, the Milanese gauntlets here, I don't have the skill level to fix this yet, so I'm just going to fix everything else. And what that does is it earns you carpenter experience or crafting experience. So if I go to player and I go to skills, craftsmanship, this levels up by using the kits. And it's very important that you do this for everything. Even weapons that you can sharpen yourself, you should still just go ahead and use it on. So cobbler's kit, there we go, we'll repair those. We've already used the armorer's kit, marksman's kit. I can't repair that because my skill's too low. Tailor's kit, we'll repair that, and so on. And so you just keep doing it. And there we go, we got craftsmanship level 8. Obviously, you would do this with fox potions, so you get 50% extra XP, but it's something that you should just always be doing all of the time, just to repair everything. And when you repair things and then sell them, they actually sell for more, and then you're going to get more value by using the kits than going to the vendors and getting them anyway, or having the vendors repair them. But there is a trick. Once you've maxed out your crafting and your carpentry, you don't have to max out carpentry for this, it's just ideal to do it, is you can actually repair for free at certain vendors, and I'll show you the trick. So here's how free repair works, and this doesn't work easily on everyone, but Blacksmith Radovan is really the main guy that you can do this with. And if you do his starter quest, where you get to the wedding party thing, like you just become his apprentice blacksmith and help him out around the shop, he will give you a place to sleep, which means you can go into his house and you won't be trespassing. So it's very important that you do that. But if you go to, like, say, no, I use the anvil. If you go to the blacksmith, he has an option to repair, and so do tailors, and so do saddlers, and cobblers. So, and they're all over the map. But for instance, this guy, you go to repair, and he can fix those gloves that we're too unskilled to fix. He's going to charge 0.1 groschen because they're not damaged. But yeah, he can actually charge quite a bit for repairs sometimes. But let's say he charged, 2,000 for repairs, whatever, boom, it's repaired, it's done. Well, you can get your money back. It's real simple, especially with this guy, because once you're allowed in his house, you just go into his room, and then you just lockpick his chest and get your money back. And it's really that simple. And yeah, I know lockpicking is a bit hard, but I do have a video on my channel that explains how to level this up super quick so that, after 20 minutes of grinding, you can open any chest in the game. But anyway, you would just go and yoink your money right back out of the chest. But I'm just going to yoink everything and then mass repair it all, just to see how much XP I could actually get. Well, not much because, his inventory is mostly all repaired anyway. But yeah, that's how you repair for essentially free. And because, like, when you're not trespassing and no one knows you're in here, and you're allowed in here, you rob the money out of the chest, there is no seizing stolen property. Oh no, I surrender, bro. My bad. Only 2,412. I'll just pay the fine. There we go. And he's in the way, so I can't leave. There we go. Alright, cool. Did he just put on all the armor? Whoa! I didn't know guards did that. He seized the stolen property and then he put it on. This is interesting as hell, but you know, you can always just get your money back, right? You can just get your money right back. You just pickpocket it. Oh, you can steal the gear back. Oh man, that's too funny. Whoops, my bad, my dagger slipped into your heart, my bad. Sorry, bro, So real quick, here is a bunch of vendors and what they sell, and how much they sell it for. So in Zelajov, you can go to the Bathhouse and get cobblers and tailor's kits and soap. The Vidlak Pond Tanner gives you cobbler's kits, just one, not really worth going out to for leather repair. At Takov, the blacksmith can repair weapons and armor. He has a bunch of armor and blacksmith kits and cobbler kits. And again, you can just buy these and then steal the money back. That's the easiest way to get these. But you're going to get plenty of these kits anyway from bandits and just playing the game normally. And you'll never be able to burn through them all. But if you do, if you just need them, you can go to Trotsky Castle outside of it at least. There's Bohumir. He repairs bows and crossbows. You can get your marksman kits there. Troskowitz has Merchant Jurg selling kits. And the carpenter sells kits. And then the tailor sells a bunch of kits. At Samin, the saddler actually repairs... I've seen them repair clothing and leathers, so that's neat. They sell armorer and cobbler kits. And so there you have it. You know how to heal. You know how to clean and repair your stuff. And if you're caught in a situation where both your legs are broken, you can't run, and you can't fast travel because, again, your legs are broken. The game is like, you're bleeding, wah. Well, you know how to fix that now. I mean, the game literally taught you how to use bandages. So you would just go to your bandages, you know, pop them on your legs. There we go. And pop it on that other leg. Awesome stuff. Now, you'll notice that my legs are still broken, even though I can kind of run. They're injured, is what the game is telling me. Injured left and right leg. Well, in order to heal injury, like I said, you just use your potions, and then you can wait. Like, we're going to chug a marigold decoction, and then if we wait an hour, we will be basically fully healed. There we go. So now our legs are no longer injured, and we're free to snap them once again by jumping foolishly off a cliff. There we go. Now they're broken again and again. It's very easy to heal injuries. You don't have to be caught out unable to sprint or run in the middle of the wilderness, just slowly dying out. And yeah, we can still fight with broken legs. Bring it, lady. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, looks like your homies are gonna do something about it. Oh no, they all ran away, dude. This one guy's like, bro, your friends left you, dog. Sick 'em, dog. Get 'em. Yeah, chew 'em up. Oh, Henry hates Goomans. And you know how to spot laundry spots, which I didn't cover them all, but this is the one at the bandit camp, clearly. And we can just wash all that blood off. There we go. And apparently washing your clothes gives you carpentry level ups, so I didn't know that, but that's interesting. And now to test and see if the sauerkraut will cure poison. So we're just going to poison ourselves. Yep, here's some bane poison. Just pour it in the stew. And then we're going to eat the poison. There we go. Yum. Down the hatch. Uh-oh, we're going to die. So let's see if the sauerkraut works. Where is it? Peppa's sauerkraut. We're going to eat it. Boom, there we go. Doesn't seem to be working. I'm going to speed up time here. Oh no. Alright, that's my computer, not yours. Don't worry about that sound. The sauerkraut does not heal wounds, but there is... oh man, my character is moving real slow. It is, yeah, we can't even... We can barely walk. I know this poison really messes you up, but, you know, our poison's actually going to run out before we die. I'm going to... Hold on. So the next question is, can the bathhouse cure poison? And it's not letting me eat from the pot. I'm overfed. So let's wait a few hours. Maybe. If our Henry can eat after... Can you eat after 3 hours? Is it still poisoned? Let's find out. Or did all the poison go in the one spoon we had? No, it's not poisoned anymore. Okay, well, there's the innkeeper. He's gonna taste his stew. Yummy. Mmm, so good. And yes, I'm speeding up time. Hurry up, innkeeper. Damn it. That's my computer. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna skip an hour. Oh, come on. Why are you... Bro, enough. You've stirred it enough. It's time to go. It's time to go underneath. Go to bed. Go to bed, innkeeper. All right. I got YouTube videos to make, innkeeper. I don't have time for this. All right. We're gonna poison ourselves again, and we're gonna see if the bathhouse can cure poison. Also, I still can't eat, huh? Okay. Yeah, my character is like way overfed. All right. Come on, game. Let me get hungry. I know there's a potion that makes you hungry. Uh-oh. I've been caught for my crimes. And yes, I'm aware I can just put a poison on a food item. Like, I can just put poison on this, this pear. There we go. We got a poisoned pear. I know it's not quite an apple. And then we eat the pear. And now, oh no, we're dying. Help me. Help me, bathhouse owner Dorothy. I need bathhouse services. I need to treat my wounds, which is poison in my stomach. There we go. That took who bathes for 2 hours, bro? But yeah, that heals you. And don't forget it saves your game. And don't forget to kill the bath wench on the way out. There we go, guys. Thanks so much for watching my video. And hopefully you learned something. Maybe not. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment. And make sure you click the video on the right side of your screen. Oh, someone's coming in. Yeah, that's right. Stealth kill time. Why can't we stealth kill her, bro? I'm behind her. Yeah, just stab her right in her chest. Alright. There you go. Sweet dreams, lass. Anyway, click the video on the right side of your screen. If you don't, your hand is going to cramp and it's going to make playing video games hard for at least 20 minutes. And then it will uncramp. So just save yourself the 20 minutes and click the next video. That's all. That's all I got.